Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a full face testing out new drugstore makeup. I have so much makeup to test out with you. A little bit of, actually I think most of it is going to be drugstore. I have a little bit of high-end makeup, very little. These are products that I've been saving for the past like 2.5 months. If you don't know, I currently live in Texas. I used to live in Utah. We just moved, so this is my new beauty space. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do, what I'm going to use to decorate. So if you guys want to leave me a comment down below and let me know some inspirations, that would be super, super awesome. I'm super excited to like bring you guys along with me in the beauty room scene and show you my setup and all that fun stuff. But that's going to be later on down the road once I have everything put together. But besides that, I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update in case you have been MIA from my channel and you came back and you're like, well, why does your setup look different? That is why. So I think today's video is going to be a little bit long. I am going to talk a little bit on life update and all that fun stuff. So I hope you are ready. Make sure you have your cafecito and let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Before we jump into the tutorial, I quickly wanted to thank Dossier for partnering up with me for this portion of the video. If you guys don't know who they are, I have been working with them for quite some time now. So Dossier is a quality perfume brand that is inspired by iconic perfumes that are more high-end. These are only $29 a piece, and you can find your favorite scents from luxury brands for half the price. I love these two here right now. I have so many of them, but these are the ones that I'm currently using back and forth. This one is called Floral One, and I'm trying to memorize the names just off by the scents because they don't have who they are inspired by, but I believe this one is inspired by Acquadigio, I believe, and then the other one that I've also been using is Fresh Floral One, and I'm pretty sure this is, what is this, or maybe this is Acquadigio, I don't know, but I will have the names listed down below. Also, a great thing about Dossier is that they're clean ingredients and they are also a vegan formula, and you can try out their perfumes at no risk. When you order one, you get a little box, and in the box you get a little sample fragrance. You can actually use that one first, test it out, wear it throughout the day. If you love it, you keep this huge 50 ml container, but if you don't love it, you can just return it with no questions asked. So if you guys are interested in Dossier, I will have it listed in the description box down below. Thank you, Dossier, for partnering up with me and for making great products because I am obsessed. Okay, so makeup. We have so much. I have a little cart full of products here. I'm going to see what I grab first, but obviously we're going to start off with complexion. I always start off with the skin just because I like to have like kind of like a clean canvas before I go in with the eyes. And for the eyes, I definitely want to do something colorful. Oh my gosh, you guys, you have no idea how much I've missed doing colorful looks so much. Anyways, we're going to be playing with fun colors today, so I hope you guys are ready. I wanted to mention this product really quick, the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. This is the one silicone-free primer that does it all. So this is supposed to blur out the pores and it's supposed to hydrate and mattify. Now, I've been trying this out for a few weeks and honestly, I don't like it. The consistency is very strange. I'm going to see if I can show you guys. So when you squeeze them out, it has like this, I don't know, it looks like silicone, but it's not silicone. I'm just going to use it here since I already squeezed it out. But when you apply it on the skin, it feels like a moisturizer. I don't know. It's a very strange consistency and primer. Oh my gosh, I'm like breaking out here on the bottom. I don't know why, and they hurt. But I'm just not a fan of it. I've been testing it out, like I said, for a few weeks. So I'm definitely going to pass on that. I just wanted to show you guys or mention the product, and in case you guys have been wondering if it's a good product, I personally don't feel like it blurs out the skin, like my pores especially, it doesn't do anything. So I'm just going to go back with the POREfessional Pore Primer by Benefit. This is just a tried and true primer that I know is going to fill in my pores. P.S. I did my nails the other day, and I don't like how they came out. I don't know why I went with purple. Like, I never do purple on my nails, ever, ever, ever. And I decided it'd be a good idea to add some, like, lilac foil into the nails because I was like, oh, it's warm, it's spring, it's gonna look cute. Yeah, I hate them, and I don't have time to, like, redo my nails, so I'm just gonna have to live with them for now. For foundation, I actually have a few different foundations that I'm going to show you guys. So here we have the new Revlon Color Stay Light Cover Foundation. These are actually PR products. But as you can see, none of them match me. I did swatch them all and none of them are my skin tone. Like, all of these are super duper light, so can't try those. I will save them for you guys for upcoming giveaways. I also have here the new CoverGirl Outlast Full Coverage Extreme Wear 3-in-1 foundation. This one, I've also been testing it out for a few weeks, maybe like 3 weeks, almost close to. Sorry, my camera just cut me off, but honestly, this foundation, I am more leaning towards I don't like it. It does have a really pretty finish to it. It looks like your skin, but with full coverage. I just don't like the way that it wears. The shade that I was using is Soft Honey, and this shade is not for me. It definitely settles into any fine line that you have. So if you have dry skin, this is not a foundation that you want to use. Or if you have like flaky skin, if you have a lot of texture, if you have a lot of wrinkles, if you have more mature skin, you're not going to like this one. But what I do want to test out is some new foundations. This is also a product that I got in PR, and this is by the brand Essence. They sent over their new Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation, which looks like this. So I think I found my shade, but I'm going to be mixing two. I'm going to take Neutral Almond and Neutral Cashmere. So this is a little tester, and this is like the full size. By the way, this one is or contains hyaluronic acid or hyaluron and aloe vera, which is really good for the skin. I feel like this foundation is going to be super dewy. I'm actually really curious to see how my skin's going to do now that we're out here in Texas. I know the weather can get a little crazy and very humid, and in Utah it was more of a dry type of heat. But ever since I had my baby, my skin totally changed, and it's still like that. And I don't know if it's because I'm still breastfeeding, but I used to be super oily in my T-zone. And then when I was pregnant, and even now after, my skin has been more like normal, I guess. It's not dry, but it's not oily. And I love it. I love the skin that I have now. But I'm curious to see if it's going to change now that I'm out here in Texas. Will the weather change my skin? That is the question of the year. So there's the concealer that I've been using for the past few weeks, and I have been obsessed with it. I don't know how new this is, but this is the Hard Candy Glamoflauge Pro Full Coverage Concealer. If you guys tried their old school concealer, it was like so full coverage. And this one is super full coverage, but it's not as thick and heavy as their original formula. So if you love that concealer, you're going to love this one because it's a little bit more lightweight, I guess. It doesn't feel as heavy on the skin, but it still gives you so much coverage. I'm going to go in with this Physicians Formula Sculpting Bronzer. This is in the shade Mocha. And I'm just going to apply a little bit to the skin. And while I wait for the concealer to get a little bit thick, I'm going to go ahead and blend out my bronzer. Laura Mercier recently released 4 new blushes, and if you guys have ever tried their blushes, they're so beautiful. Now, these are supposed to be more of a sheer formula. I'm going to show you guys really quick the new blushes that they have. This one is called Bellini. I believe these were part of kind of like their Valentine's Day collection. It's a beautiful like nectarine peach color with a little bit of a pink. The next one is called Passion Fruit, which is this baby right here. As you can see, this Bellini is a little bit more peachy. Next shade is called Guava, and Guava is a really sheer peachy pink. This one on super fair skin is going to look beautiful. The next shade is called Watermelon, which is this one. I think this is inspired by like fruits or something like that. So all of them are more of a peachy toned color. I think the one that I'm going to go with is Bellini. Are you guys surprised? I'm going to see how this shows up on the skin. They also sent over this new cheek color brush. I might have to mix in a few shades here because they are a little bit lighter. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I am mixing Bellini and Passion Fruit. For my highlighter, I recently got a cute little PR package from City Color Cosmetics. They sent over this pineapple bear, and I'm just going to use my good old Morphe brush. It's a really pretty, it's intriguing, the color. I don't know how to describe the shade, but we're going to see how that looks. Ooh. I'm so excited, you guys. We are going to go to IKEA after Lonnie's out of school, and I hope I can find some more Alex drawers and just a few more things that I need for my beauty room. Okay, I think the complexion is complete. I think my mailman is here. I'm going to try the new POREfessional Super Setter. It's a long-lasting makeup setting spray. Now for the eyes, I have been saving this palette for this occasion for when I got back to filming tutorials. This is the new Kaleidos Club Nebula and Angelica. I'm not sure how you pronounce her last name, but Kaleidos is a brand that has become like one of my favorite like indie brands. They have such good quality eyeshadows, and this is what she looks like. She is absolutely gorgeous. The colors are stunning, and I know the formula is going to be so good. I cannot wait. So let me jump right into the tutorial. Let me take the shade Naru. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's a cool toned shade. I'm just going to throw that into the crease just to get a little bit of color going in there. I've been really wanting to do a purple eye look, so I think this is the perfect opportunity. I'm going to take a little bit of Rock Hopper, which is a purple, but it's also very like cool toned. I hope this doesn't turn out to be a little... Okay, this is probably going to be a little bit darker than I intended, but oh well. This purple shade is actually really pretty, but because it does have more of a cool undertone versus a warm undertone, it can get a little bit smoky. That's okay. I guess I'm feeling purple because I have purple on my nails and now purple on the eyes. And I actually did grab a little bit of this shade Cylon. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm so sorry. I always forget to turn off my phone. And I'm going to throw that into the outer corner. I already did this eye off camera, and I really like how these colors are actually turning out. I was a little bit worried, but these purples are stunning. I don't think I've seen any purples like this, at least not in my makeup collection. Like I said, usually the purples that I have are very warm tone, which is not a bad thing. Love me a good warm tone purple. But since this is leaning more cool tone, oh, it's so pretty. It looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut my crease off camera because it takes me forever and you guys have seen me do it a million times. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to add You're My Only Hope all over the lid because that looks so yummy. For the lower lash line, I am going to use the same shades, and I'm actually going to use a little bit of the shade called 7 out of 9, which is that turquoise. I just feel like turquoise and purple look so pretty and it looks like a mermaid. And then I'm going to take the shade Nova and throw that into the inner corner. And for the waterline, I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics Power Pencil in the shade Teal. One of my favorite current mascaras, or one of my current favorite mascaras, is the L'Oreal Air Volume. This really does make my lower lashes look so bomb. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some new lashes. I hope I like these. Look really pretty. They're by the brand Kiss. These are the Lash Couture Matte Black Matte Sheer Lashes. These just look right up my alley. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this off camera and that'll be the end. Finish off the look, I am going to apply a lipstick that I've been really into. This is the Maybelline SuperStay Matte Ink and the shade is called Driver. It's a really pretty nude, but it's very light in color. And then I want to add a little bit of lip gloss. So I'm going to use this new Laura Mercier lip glaze and it's called Rose Gold Accent. It's really pretty, it has really pretty like gold little reflex to it, and this is the look, you guys. I actually really like the lashes. I think they're really pretty. They're very like large and in charge. And then I ended up adding a little bit of eyeliner. As you can see, I just feel like it completed the look a little bit more. This is the Matte Monoï Butter Eyeliner. If you guys have been looking for a good drugstore eyeliner that is long wearing, waterproof, and super matte and black, I really recommend that one. So this is it, you guys. This is almost a full face testing out new makeup. What do you guys think of this look? I think it's really fun. It's very like spring appropriate. I will have everything listed in the description box down below. If you guys want to support me and my channel, I do make a small commission off of those links, so I would appreciate your support. But if not, you can always just find these products at Ulta or Sephora. So that is it for me, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Stay safe, stay blessed, and until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah. Oh, I just pulled my hair.